everybody. All Pro Exterior Services here again with a pretty nice little job. I don't know if you can see this. Check it out. This is a roof job. It's actually like aluminum siding, but it's aluminum panel. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen something like this. We're going to catch the ridge cap as well, but you can see it's just, my hope here is, honestly, is if it, it's just like siding, you know, aluminum siding. Just spray it 2%, 3%, and then let it roll. Beautiful day. Another good thing is that it's gonna, I think it's 75% chance of rain tomorrow, so that's even gonna be better. So is what we're gonna do here. I got to get the customer to move the vehicle so we could pull the trailer in. The shed we're gonna hit first. That's gonna kind of be our guinea pig to kind of see what mix works the best. But I think we're gonna go in about 2 to 3%, probably 3%, and then hit it. And again, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, which would help with vegetation. And I get questions about, you know, when I do roof washes, how much do I water? Well, it really is, there's a lot of variables involved. If it rained that day before, I water less, right? If it hasn't rained in a month, I water like Niagara Falls. So I water pre-wet, water during, and I'll post-wet. And any event, you know, like a shingle roof, if you know, put your mix on it and it's not going to rain in a couple days, and you live in a dewy area, humid area, you can rinse the bottom about a third up, 30% up. Just rinse it, let it drop, and then you won't have no problems. Or you can get some neutralizer and spray it around a perimeter, but it's up to you. So anyway, we're going to use the little giant because we can get close to the house, so we're going to drop one in and, you know, just kind of work that area. Hey, Tony, right here. So anyway, that's kind of the scoop. So this little area here, it's not too far from where I live, but we did one house and it just snowballed, and I think we're on our 10th house already, and we got 2 more. So I just, people talk, man, people talk. So just remember, always planting seeds, treat people fair. Don't be the guy that comes in and wants to make all your money on one job. Get a responsible price. And we're going to be using this Butte today, the AR again, of course. And I haven't been getting much footage, too much. Well, so let me retract that. I haven't been publishing too much just because I've just been so busy. Just took a break. Anyway, we'll catch up in a minute. To our settings here for this job, we got water wide open. Let's bump the soap to about 6.5. SH, remember, 2's off. All the way open to 6%, and that's a difference of 8 lines. So if we go 4 from the 2 mark, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 3%. So I'm gonna back it down because I'm gonna go half of that's 1.5. I'm gonna go about right here. So we'll see what's up. All right, peace. Guys, this is our test spot here. Just rinsing this down a little bit. This is just water, so don't get excited. And again, we're not using a strong mix, but I am putting a little water on the vegetation right here. You can see we got a little bit of a wind, but we don't have a high roof here, so. And I'm thinking, if my thinking's right, with my experience, that this is gonna come out really well. Of course it will, it's all pro. So again, we got the sun beating on it, so we want to be cognizant of that, right? So we're gonna go ahead and wet it down. And this is our test spot again. Soap on. Get us some soap. I'm just rinsing all this down. So we get some soap. And we're on a well here, so we double feeding, but a pump can only put out so much anyway. Oh yeah, we got some Kim. Man, that wind. Yeah, put that ladder right here, Tony. Look, we're gonna turn the soap off. There you go. Let's see if I can get up here. Oh yeah, a little better view. That's nasty. Look at that thing. Wow. Looking good. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit and just hit it and run the soap out the line, and then we'll catch up. But it looks like it's coming off. All right, catch up. Peace. Spot. We let it sit for about 10 minutes. Just make sure it didn't dry. So we've been rinsing it a little bit here. I mean, you can see this nasty stuff. Look at it. It may take more than one coat for sure, or how to mix. Again, we didn't want to go too high. We wanted to start with less, work our way up. No need to burn chemicals if you don't have to. Look at that stuff. Look at that. Oh, dang. Nasty. Got to watch our water because and this is another nice thing about the AR is you get a little volume, so it gives you a little bit more knockoff power than a 12 volt. But I thought about breaking out the 12 volt on this too. Just get 3% and let Tony water with the AR. That may work too, but we're just trying to. We're gonna be all day doing this. Shouldn't be. Yeah, so take 2 coats. Oil, hot, or mix. Either way. The good thing is, again, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Look at that. All the people, I don't know, so I got one guy that says I never rinse. We rinse all the time, part of the job.
What's it look like up there?
Looks a lot better than what it did, but not right. Not there yet. Yeah, probably. It may have been a good idea. I think I'm gonna hit it again. Let's see what happens. Soap on. Hey, Tony,
Yeah.
just wait a minute. I got soap on.
See, like the cap, like the front of them?
Turn the soap off because we're just doing this one section real quick. Huh?
Yeah, look at the water. It's like black.
Yeah, it's black. Okay, get down. Hit this little section right here. Remember, you got your electrical line, so be kind to that. In case we got any overspray here. Oh yeah, look at that. Jeez and Pete.
So you want that all the way back here?
No, I gotta rinse. All right, let's go see what we got in the rinse mode. All right. So, coming out though. Not quite there yet. Got all this brown stuff here. I did. We on the backside, so I think we got the mix right. We had about a 3%, so we hit that. We hit all this. As you can, it's just thick, man. It's thick. So we're doing 2 coats, but it's coming off. It's just taking a little bit longer to set. You know, we got a cooler day, not cooler for us, 60 degrees, maybe 65. Sunshine, a little bit of wind. So we're just letting it marinate, man. Just keeping it wet. If we see it, you know, starting to dry, and just hit it with a little water. But yeah, we're good. So we'll get some of this rinsed off and show you guys some aftermath here in a minute and get some progress on the other side. Peace. On the third side of this roof here, as you can see the transformation, we are applying the 2 coats. We made a little transition during the process. The wind picked up, we was getting a lot of overspray with our AR. So we got Anthony just rinsing with the AR, and I did break out the 12 volt, and I'm at about 4%, 3.5%, 4%, and it's working great. It's just taking some time, and continuing the water and all that other good stuff. So it's good. Just let it sit. It's the process. Wet, apply, you salute. This is what I do. I wet it. I let some of it drip off so it doesn't dilute my solution. I don't let it dry. Then I come back, apply my solution. Then I let it just sit and don't let it dry. And if it starts to dry, just hit it with water or another spray of solution, and then come back and then rinse and be golden. And we already pre-rinsed all this, and we rinse and during, and we'll rinse it after. Plus anything that falls off the roof will be rinsed. So we'll get some more footage here in a minute. It's working pretty good. Little 12 volts coming in handy with the wind. It's just picking up. You can see here all these trees are starting to move. It's picking up. Again, we've got a big storm moving in tomorrow. I also want to say, I don't know if you can see these pants, but they're polyester pants. I wear these shorts. I think it's Denali or something from Sam's Clubs. And man, 20 bucks polyester, fit very good. I really like them. I'm gonna go get some more pairs, get Anthony some. I mean, we don't wear pants too much here, but today's kind of up and up. You know, could be warm, could be hot, and, you know, depending on if you're in the shade or sun. Anyway, we'll catch up soon. Peace. Coat, so just to give you a heads up what we've got going on. We already hit it once and rinsed it. You can see a lot of it came off, so I just wet it, rinsed it, you know, all the heavy dirt off to get all that off, and you can see all the purple stuff and all that algae. Anyway, so now we're gonna hit it again. I'm gonna hit it from the chimney to the end. We'll be done with this side and do the back, and we're out. So just letting it drip again. I want to let it drip a little bit. I don't want to dilute my solution too much, so let's see what we got. Get those ridge caps good. I always like to do my little ridge caps first. Come back and hit the roof. And go to that pipe, get my breaker line, my breaking point. Have you over here too, it's working. It's just taking some time. This is so thick. This should have been done, you know, 2 years ago. But guess what we did? Get that annual. That's the good thing about this roof. Come out and then you can just hit it and roll. So remember, I hit to this pipe. So I'm going to shoot this one from the ground. Just kind of get all this area again. Make sure we're golden. Alright, that's golden. Looks good. Look at it, man. Night and day. I'm gonna just sit right here. Let's see a little spot right here. Spot treat that. We'll wrap on that and then move to the back and be done. There's a little bridge here. I'm just using this to hold my gun right here. So anyway, yeah, not too bad. I did about an hour, so we'll be done in about 30 minutes. Not too shabby. Show you the back real quick. Got the brush because we brush in the front just to make it easier. Tony loves that brush. That's his best friend. So we got this section here, and we're gonna hit this little shed. So we got that, finish up that little shed. In fact, I could probably hit that right now. May ought to do that. But anyway, all right, guys. We'll get caught up. We'll go ahead and let this marinate for about 10-15 minutes. Again, it's white, so it's not absorbing the sun, so not too shabby. We'll be out of here. Rolling on. Moving on to the next one. All right, peace. Girls, we're done here. Is what I like to do after I do a metal roof. We wash it down, you know, do our due diligence, property protection, all that good stuff. I just come back down and do a quick rinse, especially on a painted roof. You don't want the stuff to dry. Put a little water on it, right? Again, we did this strategically. It's supposed to get a lot of rain, I think, tomorrow. So we'll hit that. And then we'll hit this backside. Customer came out and said, geez, the piece, man, looks brand new. I said, all pro, sir, all pro. So, yeah, just a habit we got. You don't want to leave no bleach on this roof, even though it's going to rain tomorrow. I mean, that's time enough to give it some damage, you know. Like I said, we ended up on the roof with, I'm going to say, 4 to 4.5 in that range. So, a little more than I wanted, but that's okay. I got it done. That's all that matters. I was hoping to get away with about a 3.5 in that range. So that's what's nice about this AR. You ain't got to go far to rinse. So yeah, we just do this, rinse our windows, of course. That's what we do. We didn't do a house wash. We just any overspray. We'll come back and do that. And then yeah, we're gonna wrap up, guys. We got a couple of gutter jobs. I'm not gonna bore you with that. I know you guys seen enough of that, but gutter's good money, man. Some of my gutter jobs are more than these house washes. If it's packed, I'm the guy that's gonna be not cheap, because it just takes so much more time, you know. Again, just a little quick rinse. Take you about 5-10 minutes. We hit this too. I don't know if you remember that. That thing was nasty. Got this side looking all beautiful. Man, I don't know. He said, like, if he would have known that this was going to happen, he would have never put this roof on. So I don't know what he's going to do. And then we'll hit this from the back side like this. Call it a wrap. Another one in the books and another annual. What a beautiful moment. Let's have a moment of peace. Adding to the annual. Adding to the annuals, baby. I keep telling you guys, residual business, where it's at. At some point, you won't have enough time to do anything, take on any new business, which is the goal. We already got our water disconnected, so we just, you know, this also helps run that water out, you know. This side real quick. I get a lot of questions about the AR, like, hey man, you got problems? I have no problems with my AR. I think it's all about how you handle your AR, maintenance-wise, everything. You gotta, look, it's not if, it's when. We're gonna break. Hey Tony, you want me to rinse that? Okay. So getting back to what I was saying, it's not if, it's when it's gonna break. Because anything with bleach, there ain't nothing out there bleach resistant. Even stainless steel ain't rust resistant, it's stainless. It means it stains less. It doesn't stain free. Anyway, that's my rant for today. We're gonna roll out. We're gonna do these other jobs, and then I try to get a wrap up in. All right, peace. Back at the house, got the rig pulled up, all good. About to unhook. Wind picked up plenty. We did those other 2 gutter jobs and got it all done. But yeah, everything worked out well. So we always cover. We got this nice tarp, this heavy duty tarp. everything's secure. We rinsed it off when I was washing out my AR, just rinsing water through it, so we're golden. All right, guys. Please like, sub, call, comment, appreciate the calls, text, questions, everything. Peace.